this nice plasma color, and it's showing actually really nice glowing skin, but you should see the Art Deco of the 30s that the 80s were able to mimic very well, because it was the 80s. Not only was it the 80s, but everyone had the proper body types. You notice that the body types in the 50s got kind of fat compared to the 30s. The 50s, were kind of like the 60s, and the 30s were like the 80s. When are the Roaring 20s gonna come? Because that's what I'd like to see, is a rerun of the 20s. Because right now all we're seeing is barf, just barf, just too much yucky. But I like the words to the song. Being is believing. Being is believing. Close my eyes, feel the rhythm. Whatever happened to rhythm, by the way? See, we're in an era of the music being nothing but a positive, which is an addictive kind of off-tempo. It doesn't have a tempo. This has tempo. This is why 1984 never could have happened in 1984, because you need the bodies to be degenerated. But this is actually 1988 or 89, so the bodies didn't start going off. The 90s were the takedown of our clothing and the takedown of our hairstyles, the various hairstyles that we had, and so therefore the makeup and so on. And then 9/11 happened, and then the world became an omelet mixed with dark matter. So that's why our bodies are now not recognizable as human. There isn't a human natural expression. Acting, I was just watching the Presidio, and I see where the hamming came up. All the mugging and the hamming of the acting, like Meg Ryan, it's like everything is like, everyone's like so in agony watching their faces up close, so you're kind of responding to their stupid, like when they're absorbing a compliment or saying, oh yeah, I know you want to date me, don't you? You know, that kind of look, yeah, I know why you want to do that. And it's so embarrassing that it's just gross. Like, nothing on film would never have passed in the 30s, because first of all, they didn't have close-ups unless you were completely quiet and completely stunning like a statuette. But in the late 80s, they started the mugging and the hamming of acting. It was just a disaster. So we'll see if this even gets on. But nice, as I said, what happened to film? What happened to Technicolor? Sheesh.